want to play Fall Guys. Are they all guys, or is that just like a... Is that just a name? I started watching videos in preparation for playing it, and yeah, that game, I saw like some awful video of someone gets to the finish line and you can just push people off in that game. And oh, the previous picture was Marble, yeah. It was meant to be Cookie and then it turned into Marble. Yeah, I saw someone get pushed off right at the end of the level, and I just like gasped watching it, and now I'm already like, right, okay, that's not happening to me, but it's totally gonna happen. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I wish my sister was playing it, because I would 100% make sure she didn't know that, and then get a little bit ahead of her. That'd be lovely. Oh, I guess she might hear this at some point if it's recorded. I'm only joking, Est. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to you. Cookie's like my muse. I could happily draw her over and over. I don't know why I ever gave her like a little rain jacket on. I think when I was working out how I'd draw her, it was raining at the time. And I used to sit and sketch. I lived in an old area I used to be in. There was a coffee shop called Matchsticks up there, and I used to sit in there a lot. And it's like a very family friendly area, and there'd be a lot of toddlers come in all the time. What's happened with this ear? But yeah, it was a rainy season, and they would always come in with those super cute little yellow jackets. And I don't know, I have no original ideas, so I just copied everything that I saw. That's a nice child. They'll take their clothing for art. Art-wise. I will say though, a lot of kids' clothing has really cool dinosaur stuff on it, and I'm like, where are these? Where's the adult dinosaur clothing? I don't understand why we get older and then suddenly we're not meant to like fun stuff like dinosaurs anymore. Like I saw, it was in H&M. I saw like a really cool, and it was kind of the boy, I guess it was the boys section or whatever, but it was like a big T-Rex and it was all sequins, and I was like, where is the adult size of this top? Like, that's amazing. I'd 100% wear that. I'm sure it's somewhere online. I bet I could find it. I'm not gonna go looking, but I was like, my mum would always say to me, well, you can just make it, but like I'm not crafty in that way. Like, I'm not good at sewing or anything like that. Yeah, adult clothing does suck. I think it's been getting a little bit better though. I feel like sometimes, but like, you know how like some chains they go through like moods. Like I live right by a Lululemon, and there was no line the other day, so I was able to just wander in there, and they're in their very boring colour phase where it was like beige, like the lightest pink colour, and I was like, where are your neon hoodies gone? But I guess that's just not the, we're not in that phase right now. It's not a time of fun. We're back to somber beige. And like, I can't have black of any kind. I love like black clothing, but when you have two cats that are like kind of cream coloured, it's like it's attracted to that. Jurassic World license. No, only the kids get it. But I mean, sometimes though, some of these kids are big. Like I have a Mario Kart t-shirt that is like a large boys, and I totally fit in it. Totally fit. It's funny how like you know how the sleeves like the sleeve is that the seam is like actually all the way up here. I don't care. No one's looking at that. Oh god! So I just realised this is Brewster's song. I'm still waiting on Brewster in Animal Crossing. Where is he? Okay, so every time I draw her, I always draw her cookie here way more in proportion, but then I just stretch her head big because I'm trying to make her look a bit more of a toddler. And I know it looks weird now. I'm telling you, this is just what I was doing. Oh man, yeah, kids get all the coolest t-shirts. It's unfair. Beige, the color of 2020. Honestly, they have like sometimes they do some really good underwear in there, and I went in and like in the past years I've got like neon like green and everything, and I went in and I was like, where is it? And they were like, first of all, we're not selling it anymore in here, you have to do it all online. And I looked online and it was just beige. I was like, I really don't want beige underwear. Let me have some fun. Oh wow. Oh, I really want to go to that museum in Alberta. I'm blanking on the name. I bet it'll be amazing. I'd happily die there. Oh, none of these characters are in video games. I would love to one day. But I did sneak the little Crow Prince into Crimson Court DLC on Darkest Dungeon. With permission. He's like a little puppet guy in it. What am I doing? Sometimes I give her a backpack. Maybe I should just do that. I'm struggling today. And in my head it's one of those little Kanken, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, you know, the Swedish little sweet little backpacks. I've got the little line. I'm totally forgetting how they look. Wait a minute, the zip goes here and it's got like the, yeah, those things are expensive. Remember it was all like, is it Herschel? Do you remember all the Herschel ones as well? Royal Tyrell. Oh my god. Ah, oh, yeah, they are granny panty colours for sure. At least they're not the ones that like come all the way up here. They're like meant to be seamless, so you don't see anything with their yoga pants, you know. I guess I could draw this quickly then. She's already drawn. This is Tom Nook, right? Dun, 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 dun. I always have mixed feelings on Tom Nook because he technically, I mean, you get a mortgage, but like he doesn't ask for a down payment or anything. Like, ah, that's pretty good. Okay, what is this? KK Rider. Nah, you know what I'm gonna put on? Nah, we're nearly finished. Wait. Recently played. It's either Castlevania Symphony of the Night or it's Undertale or Chrono Trigger. Yeah, but you'd be surprised, Jen. Like, why are they selling beige? Like, you want Castlevania? Okay. Yes. Oh, damn. Okay, oh, hi, James. Jen got in there first. I'm gonna front. Oh, I realise you can't see this. I'm like literally just scrolling between them. Okay. Oh, I played this game when I was 16, and it was the summer holidays. And I was at that age where I was just like, 2D, like it's 2D pixel art, like why would I want to go back to this? We're now 3D, I don't need 2D pixel art anymore. And then, you know, like, it's just like eating your words. I started playing it. It's like, oh, this is really good. It's like one of my absolute favorite games. I'm such an idiot. It's so good, but did they re-release this, right? Didn't they? And they had like didn't they like redo the voice acting or something? Anyway, I love the original dub of this. I think it just sounds like it sounds like a very obvious recording studio, and I don't know, it's almost like, did anyone know what they were saying, what lines they were doing, or... Oh, it's part of this game too! Where can I play this game right now? Is it on PS4? My sister was absolutely fantastic at this game. She did the whole second castle and everything. I would I mean, I finished it the normal way. Oh god. But I watched her do. My sister was super good at games. Like, I considered her like the hardcore gamer of us both, and she also could do all the horror games. Oh no, that's damn it. That's Biscuit there, that's sleeping on the Biscuit. Hi. Hi. Oh no. Yeah, Cookie's over there. Yeah, my sister, she did all the horror playthroughs. I mean, I would play them, but I would never, except for Resident Evil, finish them. Hello. Yeah, my sister would just love the Silent Hill games. Like, she would play those over and over again. And like in Silent Hill 2, I got as far as, I don't know, was it prison or a hospital, but there was like, I think it was prison, because you walk past the cell and you can't see what's in there, but there's some big shape and you see like James's head, the guy in it, like look up, and I just felt, nah, I'm out. I don't know why, like that, something about that like broke my mind, and I was like, I don't know what he saw in there, but I'm done. But Silent Hill 2 was the only game that I remember, like the first time you see Pyramid's head in it, like you see it properly, he was in like, he's at the end of a corridor through like these, like it's almost like a cell as well, it's like these prison bars, and you can just see him standing there. And I don't know why, that terrified me, and I stayed up till like 4 AM and I was like sitting just like colouring pencils, and I used to be up in the loft, the attic in our house growing up, and like my mum came up like really bleary-eyed and she's like, why are you still awake? And I was like, oh, I'm fine, it's nothing, I just wanted to draw. And she was like, is that, I swear, she was like, it's that fucking Silent Hill 2, isn't it? She was like really mad at the game, not me, I don't know. I'm using Procreate. Yeah, this is like all my little sketches. I just do all my little like free time sketches I like doing in Procreate, because it means I don't usually sit at the desk. But for these streams I'm sat at the desk, so that's why I'll probably, well, maybe I'll do future streams on, may as well do it on the Cintiq, because I'm way more comfortable drawing in Photoshop. This is like, for me, Procreate is like sketch machine. James Sunderland, even like the first time you see him, he's just got an unusual face, you know, like you know something's not quite right already, and like the way, doesn't he do that thing where he like kind of touches his face in the mirror? And I'm thinking, that's so weird. Just the way he did it, like, oh, I love that game so much. Great soundtrack as well, oh my god. I think 3 is the one I've played the least of, even though I thought it was great. But was that enemy in it though? It had like the really big thick legs, and when you hit it, it sounded like it burped. I don't know why, like, it always broke me, like, just laughing. It was like, oh no, this isn't scary. But 4, I loved. A lot of people didn't like 4 as much. 4 was great. The Room. And it had like those first-person sequences when you're in his haunted apartment, and the apartment would get more and more haunted. Oh, the title screen music. It's such good music. Oh, it's such a good music. I wonder why they were like, you know what? Let's just have a choir on the title screen. I also remember like it had that really cool art here as well. Oh, I might have to play this. Oh god, I wish it was on Steam. Or actually, is it on Switch? It's not on Switch, is it? That's a Sony. Is it? No, no, it's not. I remember it on Xbox 360. I'm rambling. Oh, the movies. How many movies are there? I've definitely seen the first Silent Hill movie. I saw that twice, and I saw it 2 days in a row. I think it was because like I snuck away to watch it, and then friends were like the next day like, let's go see Silent Hill, and I had to be like, oh okay, cool. Sit there and just pretend I hadn't seen it. This has happened many times in my life, weirdly enough. I've snuck off. That's what I get, you know, don't sneak off and see movies, and then it turns out, it's just, every time I've done it, it's like I've convinced myself that no one else would want to see it, and then, yeah, people are like, no, that sounds great. That happens with the Avengers Infinity War. I snuck off and saw that, and then had to... no. I love that movie though. Let's hopefully watch that again. Actually, do you know, it wasn't Silent Hill 4 also, it wasn't originally a Silent Hill game or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Oh, by the way, Andreas, like, I see a comment there, like, see, Alien, I know you're not mentioning it, but Alien Isolation, never going to be able to play that game. Like, I've watched playthroughs, like, I would have a heart attack. Same as I can't do Resident Evil 7 because it's first person. Like, I love first person games, but I can't do horror. What was the one where you hold up the camera? Is it Fatal Frame? That's when you hold up the camera and you have to take the screenshot, the photo screenshots, the photos of the ghosts. Oh, that's like Fatal Frame. That's it. Yeah. Absolutely terrifying. Because you're like, oh, there's nothing, and then it's, yeah, there's like something about those jump scare things, like, nope. Oh, I just realised her arms might be a little bit long. This music's so good. I love it so much. It's like, it's definitely got that kind of like really strong, I guess kind of MIDI, but like, I got so many good memories of like, yeah, like summer of 1999, playing it just the whole time, and then right at the end of that summer, at least, yeah, I remember getting a hold of Final Fantasy VIII, and I remember it came out like, or the version I got hold of, I don't know when it officially came out in Europe, but I got it 2 days before school started back, and I was like, where were you all summer? Oh, it was bad timing, but I of course played it a load. I don't know, how many discs did Final Fantasy VIII come on? Like, is it 3 or 4? I remember Final Fantasy IX, I was working at EB Games at that point, and I remember like coming home with it and being like so excited. I had like the all the discs of Final Fantasy IX, and I ran upstairs to show my sister or something. I remember like coming down with it, but I tripped, and like the box burst open, and all the discs just went bouncing off down the stairs. I remember it was all those old PlayStation 1 discs, and I remember like picking up the final disc, and it had like a big scratch down it, and I thought, I bet that's where the ending is. And luckily it did work, but oh my god, like those discs could take a lot of punishment, because we'd have people come into the store, to like exchange games, and some of those discs looked like skating rink. Like I was so surprised, but when we'd have to do a little test of them, and they'd work. It's crazy. Oh, hello, Claire. How are you doing? I hope you're relaxing. Also, see this song here. I love like the one that comes up. This is like the kind of cool, like I'm just running along the corridor fighting skeletons, and then the next one is like the more kind of epic, moody version of this song. The Tower of Mist or something it was called. It's funny how like you get those memories. Like there's some soundtracks that you'll just remember like track names from. I swear like, I can't remember anything anymore. But that, yeah. See, it's a bit that like, I love this song. So good. Wasn't it a lady wrote this soundtrack as well? I think it was. Love that little bit. Whoa. I guess I'm just drawing Cookie now. Yeah, here we go. This is like the same song that's just like, get ready. Like, I don't know why, this is the one that I can hear in my head, like, they're like, this one's on an orchestra. You have an orchestra play this one. There's actually like, there was a, I don't know if it was in Sweden or somewhere, it's on YouTube, there's like parts of Castlevania music that's all orchestrated, and it sounds like full-on orchestra there. It looks so amazing. I'd kill to be at that. Vancouver was meant to have, I'm gonna say the name wrong. The guy that did the Studio Ghibli soundtracks. Why am I, oh my gosh. Oh, what's his name? I can't take this. Joe. Oh no, not Miyazaki. Joe Hisaishi. Yeah, he was meant to be here this year. Kills me. He obviously couldn't come. And it was like they delayed it. It looked like they delayed it for 2 months, and then the time came and went, and I was like, what the hell happened? And I looked back at the email, and it was like 2021. I was like, oh, okay. And that was still at the start where I was just like, oh, there's only going to be like 2 weeks, maybe 3. Oh, the Celeste soundtrack. Oh, she's so nice. I had breakfast with her. I think that was either the beginning of this year or the end of last year. She was up in Vancouver because Celeste was made up here. And we went to a place along the main street here. She was very nice. A big fan of Monster Hunter. Very nice. What was it? This game had that bit, wasn't it? It was like you sit down in like a confessional booth and it can change who sits down on the other side of the booth or something. It was something weird like that. I remember it was like, you wouldn't know, was it random or you had to do something? Like sometimes it would be like a load of weapons would like stick through and it wouldn't kill you, but it would hurt you. And other times it would be like a bonus. I never worked out like what was the reason. Can you actually post links? Oh, I would skip this song. I'm sorry anyone that's a fan. And we just skip halfway through, so you know why. That was a great bit to jump to. I don't know why, I just don't like this track. Alexis, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in ages. I guess it'd be safe to see now. Okay, where am I on this song? Let me move. How do I get off? Wait. Wood carving. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it is hard to see. It's unusual. I did go to Chipotle the other week though. I was near the office and I thought, it's funny, I used to like, ages ago, like really, I don't know why, I used to really take the piss out of Chipotle, and then something happened. Suddenly I was like, are we getting a bowl? When are we going Chipotle? Reel me in. It's a classy song. Okay. I'm gonna take down the opacity a tiny bit. I don't know if this is exciting or not. This is just like my little, like there is no hidden methods to how I draw any of this. It is extremely basic. There's nothing. Oh, do you know what I'm gonna say? Chipotle. It's not biased or anything, but I think the Chipotle is nicer in Canada. So when I was down at PAX last year in Seattle, and then down in San Francisco for GDC, I had Chipotle in both those cities. I don't know. Oh my god, my sister's coming up. Oh god, wait. I gotta be careful what she's saying on here. Oh god. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Chipotle in the States, which I know is probably blasphemous in some weird way, but I felt maybe, I don't know if it's the Canadian one has more salt or something, but I loved it. 1 minute, sorry, did I just read it was out of chips? I mean, that's actually the main reason I go there. Oh, I would be so upset if there were no... I remember there was a while where there was no lettuce in the one near us. As it was wasn't there like some sort of, not E. coli. There was something weird. I'm gonna check what my sister was saying in a sec, sorry. I just need to make sure it's not... Okay, it was all safe. Wasn't this like one of the bosses or something horrible? Some of these tracks. Oh, really? Is that why there was no lettuce? You think they could like import it from somewhere? That makes no sense. Oh, okay, good. You got the chips. Oh, I could eat that right now. I know they were doing like Chipotle on the delivery services, but I couldn't quite bring myself to order it, so instead I went all the way over there in person, which, yeah. You know when you've been in somewhere long enough with it, even with your mask on, they're like, hey, how you doing? Lady's really nice and everything. But she also like knows all of my order before I've even said it. There's always that part of me that's like, I'm going to change my order this time. I'm like, no, why would I do that? I actually really want a rice bowl. I don't get the burritos in there. Very messy to... Oh, this music's freaking me out. Something different about the milk in the States. I don't know. Oh, this is boss music. Yeah! Ah! These boss fights are hard. I think the milk tastes different over here. I think the milk in Germany, all of it just tastes like full fat to me. It tastes amazing. It's so good. Some of the milk here, it just tastes very watery. Not bad or anything. Just it's not as fatty. I'm sure I could just. Yeah, I'm probably getting the wrong percentage or something. I've been trying oat milk recently though, a friend got me onto that. It's fine. But I've been having it with my oatmeal as well. I don't know why, it just makes me laugh. Just having oatmeal with oatmeal. That's stupid. Oh. See, I love that. If you walk into a place like for sushi and they're already like making it, perfect. Especially when you know, oh, I'm not changing my order. That's what I want. The little coffee shop. I used to live directly opposite a coffee shop, which was like the dream for me. And they would see me walk in, and then by the time, especially if there was a line, by the time I got to front, they just would hand it to me. But I used to like going in there because I wanted a gap away from my my screen. And so when they would hand it to me straight away, I was like, I've got to go back. I counted, it was something like 57 steps from my apartment front door to the counter. That was when I was working from home on Darkest Dungeon, before we got an office. Game over. Do that creepy laugh. Just to freak me out. You'd have to hear it. Yeah, I'm the same. I really like having the same drink, the same. There's another little coffee shop here. I generally like to get a coffee and a cookie with it, and they were already getting like the cookie out. I thought one of these days I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna get a morning bun, but I'm not gonna get a morning bun. I want my cookie. I can't remember where this song was. She's just standing there. She's not doing anything. I guess I could. I swear I've drawn this a million times. This is just my comfort for drawing in general. I'll try and change it up more exciting next time. Oh man, it's such a good soundtrack. Oh wait, there's a tangent going on here. I can't. I like joking about tangents, but. Be gone. Just got rid of a finger. No, don't like that. Oh wow, I'm getting an order named after you. Oh, so do you know what? I live right round the corner of a chain called Lucky's here, and it's all donut. It's a big coffee shop and all donuts, and it may have been part of the reason that I moved here. Although I used to live near the other one on Main Street, or nearish. I guess I could colour it. Depends how long anyone wants to stay on for. Because I do want to play Fall Guys. Okay, let me colour it quick, and then I'll let you all have a nice evening. Oh, the bass on this one. Oh, it's so good. Okay, sorry, Jen. I know. Let me just quickly colour it. Sorry, I do really want to play it. All right, I'm speeding up. I'm trying to remember what colours. That event's trying to come in. Oh, so cool. It had a burger added. I thought it said a burger bar at first. Oh, that would be dangerous. Oh, the soundtrack is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I played on a PlayStation 1. Have you noticed you still can't pre-order a PlayStation 5 right now? I do. Like, I know, like, I always end up caving and trying to order like a launch console, and I have a launch PS4 here that has made it, The fan definitely got quieter when it was moved out of its tiny cubbyhole, as Jen had said a long time ago that I should do. Yeah, no price. Actually, I'm saying, yeah, I'll just pick up a PlayStation 5. I think, yeah. I'm just gonna assume expensive. Although I finally hooked up the PC to the TV now, which all it took was an HDMI cable. Yeah. So like I almost like want to play a load of stuff now. Yeah, that way. This track used to freak me out. If I'd be listening to it, I used to skip it straight away. Symphony of the Night is an amazing game. It's so good. I mean, that might be nostalgia talking. I think it's great. Like, great music, great designs. Some of those boss fights, fantastic. And then, of course, the big second castle is really, really cool. I'm just like sitting there going, you mean it's the whole game again, but like upside down? It was so cool back then though, like, what? It was hard too. Second castle was really hard, and it didn't have as many songs, so it was a little bit frustrating. But if that was nowadays, you'd just like throw on a movie or podcast, or just enjoy it. I guess. I feel like I often just have like multiple things going. Like I wish I could read a book at the same time. It's so creepy. Yeah, honestly, like it's nice having like the PC, because PC still gets all the indie stuff. You just don't get those like nice exclusive games. But I mean, like PC, for example, you can get the Xbox Pass on here. Now I can play Gears of War and everything. So I'm waiting for the weather to cool down a bit, and then I'm gonna get the Xbox Pass, because it's, yeah, because I don't live too far from the beach. I've liked hanging out there when the quiet ends. In the evenings, it's been very relaxing, just to get away from screens a little bit. And I mean, not every day, and I'm also really looking forward to rain. This song, like, why it's so creepy? Yeah, I mean, like, it depends what because like Horizons. See, I wonder if the Horizon Zero Dawn, the new one, will be exclusive to PlayStation. I guess for a while it will be. Oh, this one's got a good beat. Such a good soundtrack. I remember when Castlevania 64 came out, and I'd played so much of Symphony of the Night, and I was like, I cannot wait for this game. It's gonna be amazing. And it was in 3D. It actually had some good moments though. It was, I mean, it just not for me. A lot of games don't compare anyway to Symphony of the Night, but it was a bit where like these big gates open. It was right near the start, and there's huge skeleton things on the other side, and I remember being like, "This is amazing. This is terrifying." But the rest of the game wasn't quite the same. No, none of them have been. There was one on the DS. There was a load on the DS, I guess. Yeah. What were the ones? What were the recent ones? There was two of them. They were alright. They were like way more like. It was like one of them had like a big like Shadow of the Colossus moment in it. I'm blanking on the name. Claire, I highly recommend Symphony of the Night. I've probably like really bigged it up too much now. You're gonna play it and just be like, it's alright. But yeah, just remember when I played it at the time, it was because like everything had taken the jump to 3D. Well, not everything, but you know, a load of stuff had taken the jump to 3D, and this game came out and it was just like very like stubbornly like, oh, this is 32-bit pixel art, you know, and you're like, what is nah? And then, because it was one of those things though that it was one of those games like seen it in motion as well. It was just very different. wipe my mind. I'll go back and play this again. I do think the music really helps. So a lot of my favourite games, they didn't have those soundtracks. Like, I'm way more lenient if a game has a really good soundtrack. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit dark. It's okay, it's covering up, I can't see it. I'm gonna guess, it's okay? Yep. Oh, I don't remember where this song was. I remember there's parts where you have to like fight a clone version of yourself. It was really, I found it really hard. Like any of these games like Zelda that where you have to fight like a clone of yourself, I find them like impossibly hard. I love this song. It's this dance of, where is it? Dance, oh no, Lost Paint, Dance, that's the next one, Lost Paintings. Then Dance of Pearls, but I think that's a translation thing. Yeah, it's so good. Jen, do you see this video online? I think it's the next song coming up, but like of this guy doing like ballroom dancing to it. I've actually found it. I've never been able to find it again, but I don't know why. It had me in hysterics, but it was amazing. Like, it's like yeah, it's the next song. Wish I could find it. And I don't, yeah. Sometimes when I've like come across these links sent me laugh for ages, I should just like save them because it always comes up again. I'm like, oh, let me find that, and I just can't work out how I got there. But this one was an Asti speciality. She found it. I should check if she knows where it is. It was years ago though, probably like, yeah. Oh, I would love that. I have a few vinyls. Our sound guy got me onto vinyls, suggested the player and everything, and they're all video game soundtracks. But I'm such an idiot. Last time I saw my sister in Berlin, I saw this soundtrack on vinyl, but I didn't have a player at the time, and I was like, I'm not going to buy a vinyl if I don't have a player, and I put it down again. This is the song that the guy was doing the ballroom dancing to. Just picture that. Because it's kind of like a waltz. I wish I could find it. Oh. But there is an orchestrated version of this from that concert. So good. It's just such weird, like the soundtrack's got some really like different tones to it, you know. 1 minute it's like guitar and everything, that's, I mean, it's a lot of synth, but just like really cool. And yeah, I can happily listen to, you know, it's a good soundtrack, you just want to hear it over and over. And then you start going into the remix territory. Or I do, for sure. Cancel PS3 Castlevania game. Starring Alucard. Everyone has their Alucard's Dracula backwards moment. Oh my god. I can clearly remember that. Just being like, yeah. Just like, you know, when you're like, you're just staring into space. And then you, I don't know. What do you mean? Son of Dracula? It's funny now, because, you know, just now I would look at his name and be like, that's a weird name. And then you just like kind of would see it instantly. All right, okay. But at the time, like telling people that was like, what? I miss those sorts of things. I'm sure it happens all the time to people now. There's just other stuff that I'm not aware of. I hope so. Oh god, for a second I thought the pen had a... don't know what the charge is on this. Ocarina of... Time song. I don't know. That's another soundtrack that's just fantastic. There's so many. So this is another song that I would skip. Not because I find some of them are actually just quite creepy. Like one of the boss fights in this game is like a big mass of bodies in like almost like a big ball, and they all just keep falling off like corpses that keep falling off. It's horrible. It's great. Like what is that? That's horrible. Legion, is that the name? Yeah. It's scary as something. Yeah. It's funny how there's just certain songs you're like, nah. See, now this is like, now it goes okay, like I can deal with this. But the bits before... Okay, I'm very nearly finished. Where is that? Yeah, I'll come off for like, yeah, very soon. So I do want to play. Oh, such a good track. Wait. Demonic Banquet. Oh, there's so many good songs. See, I don't even know. Like, somehow there's a track on here called Here Comes the Pain Train. It's nothing to do with Castlevania. Why is it on here? I think that must be someone else added that. I wouldn't add something like that. Ah. Anyway. Yeah, what other soundtracks did she, No, Jen, it's like in there. It's in the album. Maybe that's me. Maybe I added that. You know, there was a Final Fantasy VIII, it's a Final Fantasy VIII album, and it was like the orchestra album, and official, and it had, what's it called? It had like it was like, is it Adia? What was the bad woman's name in it? The witch lady. She it has her song on it, but it has like a choir in it, and then at one point in the track, right near the end, like a woman's voice comes in and your right ear, really loud and really close, like you'd have to hear it. And it's like the mixing on it is crazy. It sounds like she's right in your ear, right beside you. Is that no? Maybe it was Ultimacia. I feel like it was the other woman's. It was like the you know, the dark-haired lady with the curl, like the head. What was it, Dia or something? But her song on it was like right there, like one bit right near the end. I always have to skip that song. Like the first time I heard it, I jumped out of my skin. No idea. This song. Oh, this song. Oh my god. It's got like a good beat, the song. It's like when you're playing these games, it's like a side scroller and you're just like walking along and slashing, like perfect. It gets you in the mood for like, I could just keep doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna add my magic red layer over top. I'm sorry this is a very dull pose. I will get better at drawing live. Done. Okay. No. I normally like do. What do I normally do? Screen align. Okay. I just really want to play this now. I don't think I have it on PS4. Is that all it's on? It can't be. Is it on Game Pass for Xbox? Yeah. It's so good. Yeah, that's Cookie standing there in profile. That's it. Yeah, we totally could have had her do anything. Anything. I'm getting used to having people watch me draw. I'll get better, I swear. I should draw the feet. Does that work? I want to suddenly add in something where I'm like, oh wait. Okay, what time is it? Okay, got 3 minutes. Oh, I can't go yet till the song. You gotta hear the song. Is this one I think of? This is one where like the guitar comes in. Yeah. Ah. Okay, I want to sing. Forgot a little pull. It's so good. To work out. Maybe I should make a playlist for next time. Improve drawing dynamic poses. Oh, if you find it, let me know. Do you know what? Like for me, I read a lot of, or have read a lot of fighting shonen manga. So like Naruto. Why am I blanking on it? Like Dragon Ball, and any like current ones, like they all have like such fantastic angles. I just would sit and copy a lot of those panels. In fact, I should probably start doing that again because I need to be way more dynamic. But those are really good for getting good ideas for poses. I'm heavily biased towards. I'm sure there's lots of good Marvel ones and everything. Oh, I haven't read Maggie. Maggie. Oh, Jenny, you gonna be able to play? Oh God. Oh. So good. Okay, let me finish this song. Maggie. Okay, good. Let me just finish this song. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Oh no. That's early. Didn't it used to be around 10? You know, I found like, for me, like feeding the cats, or feeding Cookie especially, feeding her a little bit later stops her from annoying me. Not annoying, you know, pestering me so quick. Oh, it's early. I wonder if it's because it still has been light. I don't know. You know, I bet you anything this song gets covered a ton. Like, I can just see a lot of people, yeah. So good, so good. Okay. I think this sketch is done. I feel like you should just be saying hi, but just some. Hi, it's just like nothing. wouldn't be like that, but I see that actually. Much cuter. Okay, alright. I better come off. I did not expect to, did not expect to draw this long. I said I was going to do a short little go at this, and I guess I started around, I don't know, what time did I start at? Like 7-ish? What time is it now? Oh. Oh no. Oh, huh. Weird. I didn't realise that I was on that long. Okay. Well, thank you very much for watching along. Does Twitch like save these? Does it make a copy? Because I know Asti, my sister, really wants to watch it and laugh probably at me. I'm gonna guess it makes a copy. I didn't know if you have to like press record. Oh, it'll also save for a few days. Okay. So I think I said this to you yesterday, Jen, but there's like a big record button here, and I didn't press it again. Okay, I will just make sure that Asti watches it. Oh, I guess if I can ask it to save. Yeah, I'm on OBS James, like, and it has right next to where it says, you know, start streaming that, there's a record button. Oh, good night. Okay, Twitch itself has attempt save. Okay. Yeah, thank you for watching. I'll probably do it again at some point. Just thought it would be fun. Maybe I'll do Photoshop next time. Be more professional, I guess. And try and more like nicer artwork. Okay. Alright, bye everyone. Bye.